A riddle carved upon the wall, a puzzle's truth, or deadly scroll. With courage lit, my quest won't fall, for dungeon hearts demand it all. Hello, friend. Today I'm gonna show you the best upcoming dungeon crawlers that will be released in 2026. So, light your torch and hit that like. Let me show you where shadows bite. And the first one will be the Secret of the Weepstone. It's a hand-drawn black and white dungeon crawler, inspired by classic D&Ds of the 80s. Roll dice, fight monsters, loot dungeons, embrace death, and unravel the secrets of the Weepstone. Byron, the Lord of Weepstone, has taken ill, his dreams plagued with visions of unholy rituals. There are no heroes here. Your party will consist from 6 and later 8 common villagers. The game is heavily inspired by classic D&D, so prepare to roll the dice for skill checks and combat. Don't know about you, but mix of dungeon crawler with D&D. Well, what can I say? I'm intrigued deeply. Definitely a game to keep your eyes on. The next one will be a game with a very interesting name. It's called Hark the Ghoul, and it will also delight us with a handcrafted world. Developer mentions that it's a kind of dungeon crawler where behind every corner lies a discovery. This time you will be alone and you need to slash, kick, and magic your way through an adventure brimming with secrets and curious encounters. Use swords, whips, pistols, cannons, artifacts, employ magic to tear your way through your enemies. Every piece of gear has its unique utility. A damp, dark Victorian city sits under the starless sky, its citizens mad with desire, claw at the earth hoping to dig up shreds of amber. And yep, you're gonna do it too in this very unique hack and slash dungeon crawler. Mystic Land: The Search of Maphaldo is inspired by Wizardy 7, Eye of Beholder, and Might and Magic series. Sadly, we know so little about this game right now. It will be party-based with grid-based movement, strategic turn-based combat, and there will be plenty of puzzles to solve. And of course, developers promise all modern life improvements. Alongside with a very deep character development system where every skill will be meaningful, useful, and will play a huge role. Personally, I got a very good feeling about this game, and I got a good news. At the end of this month, we will get a demo version of the game, and the veil of mystery will be lifted. Anyway, Mystic Land, we are waiting. Shadows of Thornkeep is a dark fantasy dungeon crawler where you guide a band of lost souls on expeditions across a mysterious island. Featuring grid-based exploration and turn-based combat, the game blends rogue-like elements with traditional dungeon crawling. Death is not permanent. Your heroes are already fallen ones, but preparing them for the next journey always comes at a cost. Manage your party and camp, gather loot and face relentless horrors, all brought to life in a handcrafted pixel art. And what I like, it will be a loot-centric progression. You need to discover powerful gear, cursed relics, and resources to survive the island's trails. And while the game itself looks very simple, I got a hunch that the gameplay will be very exciting. Brave a dungeon crawler like Dungeon Master Wizardy or Eye of the Beholder, but with stunning modern graphics and smooth controls. Paper Dungeon Deep Down is the love letter to 80s and 90s, blending retro vibes with a haunting twist. Trapped in the strange place between life and death, your dungeon is a maze woven from 80s D&D nostalgia by the mysterious observer, a towering dungeon master who's trying to torment you for some unknown reason. Explore many unique levels from traps-filled crypts and ancient labs to nightmarish infirmary or spider-infested nursery. rest and try to adjust the dungeon from the attic, a safe haven spun from the sweet memories. But brace yourself for many unexpected surprises, horrific or hilarious, behind every secret room and lock.
The Overseer creates monsters from your mind. Just don't think about the giant marshmallow man, okay?
Underkeep is a loving tribute to role-playing classic from 90s with turn-based combat and grid-based movement. Assemble a party of 4 adventurers in a dangerous fantasy world and delve deeper into the heart of the Underkeep to discover its long-forgotten secrets and uncover the stories of its inhabitants. Each party member will have unique abilities and spells, combine and upgrade their powers to overcome their weaknesses. Explore dungeons, pick items, fight enemies, meet NPCs. So promising, so tempting. Adventure we cannot afford to miss. Nox Mortalis is not a classical dungeon crawler. It's a retro-style open-world survival game where you must gather resources, craft essential gear, and explore sinister dungeons. The game features a rewarding sense of progression and has intense horror elements, keeping players on edge as they delve deeper into the nightmarish world. So far, it's very hard to say will it be good or bad. I guess we just need to wait. Legends of Amberland 3: The Crimson Tower is a classic Western RPG inspired by games like Might and Magic and Wizardry. First-person perspective, grid-based movement, turn-based combat, an open world with ability to fast travel. What else? What else can we desire? More of that, your party will consist from 7 characters who are ready to embark on an epic adventure to fight the evil which lurks in Amberland. You can expect a light fairy tale full of epic quests and hilarious humor. And by the way, the Legends of Amberland titles can be played in any order you wish, yet they share the same world and same lore, but each has a separate and self-contained story. I managed to finish the first and the second parts of the trilogy, and it was unforgettable experience, and I know you, my viewers, you're gonna like it. The next in our list will be a game called Blademancer, and actually it will be not exactly a dungeon crawler. It will be a brutal, blood-soaked jrpg, where every choice shapes the fate of the world. But you know, this game is so different from other JRPGs, it's definitely worth your attention. In a world shrouded by chaos, the Blademancer stands as the last line of hope. Warriors forged through hardship, honored by discipline, and bound by an unbreakable oath to defend the realm. Chosen from birth and shaped into a living weapon, you have trained for this moment your entire life. Now, as the darkness rises once more, your ultimate test begins. The fate of the world lies in your hands. Will you rally those who still believe in light, or will you walk the darker path and carve your own legend? Blademancer will definitely surprise us. I just hope in a good way. Minerva Labyrinth is a turn-based, party-based, first-person dungeon crawler set in the near future of Earth. Take command of the 5 warriors with incredible powers and defend humanity from ancient enemy known as hate. And this game got it all, 16 fully handcrafted dungeon levels with different biomes. The labyrinth itself is your enemy, but beyond traps, riddles, and mazes, and monsters, of course, you're gonna find a valuable hidden treasures. And in my opinion, this game is a treasure in itself. The Darkness Below, old-school styled game, also inspired by classic of the genre like Lands of Lore, Eye of the Beholder, and Might and Magic, first parts. Grid-based movement, turn-based combat, A vast and colorful fantasy world filled with puzzles, exotic creatures, forgotten dungeons, and ancient guardians. And of course, we can expect plenty of side quests. This game is already released in early access and it's not expensive at all. And what can I say from my personal experience? If you love grinding, this will be a game for you because you will need to grind a lot. Skill system and advancement of your character will be just perfect. You will need to find trainers and all that stuff. But I definitely want to see more classes implemented. Anyway, the darkness below is definitely worth keeping your eye on. The Fortress is a dark fantasy dungeon crawler with turn-based combat mixing strategy and risk. The game tells the tale of nameless prisoners captured during the Sorcerer King's War and locked away in his shadowy citadel. You will play as a nameless prisoner venturing through the rooms filled with monsters and deadly threats. Every death is permanent, but your choices will leave a mark on the prisoners that come after you. Decide how you face each challenge, balancing combat, risky alliance, and mysterious upgrades. But remember, the path is long, and every step could bring you closer to freedom or to an even darker fate. There will be 9 different classes and plenty of weapons, shields, armor, potions, and anything else that might aid you in your struggle. There will be rare moments where you can rest between the challenges. Prepare for fearsome bosses, each with their own unique traits and obstacles to overcome. Uncover the story of Sorcerer Knight, his allies, and your fellow prisoners. And maybe in the process you will learn something about yourself. The next game is called Toward the Eyes, from Dragon Dropper, developer responsible for such games as Crossing the Sands, Into the Inferno, and Navigating the Labyrinths. And it's a first-person party-based dungeon crawler with grid-based movement and turn-based combat in style of Bard Tales trilogy. It was just another day for the princess hunting for food alone in the wilderness. What she didn't know is that her younger brother, the prince, has secretly followed her. She only realized this when she heard his screams as he was being carried away by a band of trolls. And I guess you already know what's gonna happen next. The princess will summon party of adventurers, you, and you gonna go on the crazy journey to save the prince. And to be frank, I enjoy all of his games, and I really waiting for this one. Toward the Eyes, definitely worth wishlisting. Next one will be Chronicles of Vaeltaja in Search of the Great Wanderer. And while this game looks like it's made with RPG Maker, and maybe it is, it's a wonderful, fantastic adventure in style of Might and Magic. Experience the classic feel of adventuring and role-playing on a grid-based journey through the colorful kingdom of Twin Falls. Your party will consist from 6 adventurers, different classes, different skills, different abilities. Combat itself will be turn-based, and it will be challenging as hell, and I love it, I completely love it. You can hire yourself more than 6 companions, and during the story you're free to change them in any order. And there will be even hidden companions. But why I'm so excited about this one? Because it's already released in early access and I managed to play it. And I enjoy it a lot, really a lot. Plenty of side quests, thousands of NPCs, rumors in taverns, doors that need to be unlocked, traps that need to be disarmed, and of course puzzles that need to be solved. This game got it all. And what most important, it's interesting to play. I was excited like a kid. Definitely worth checking. Now, my friend, do you with a favor and let me know which of those games caught your eye. Drop me a comment. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one.